Hey Spice fam, welcome back to Christmas with Spice Island Cooking. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Today I will be showing you how I make a orange pound cake, and this is perfect for the Christmas season. You would want to add that to your cake collection for this Christmas and many Christmases to come. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, putting your post notification bell so you don't miss each time we upload. Also, just by way of letting you know, there is a part of the video where I should have cropped out, but I actually forgot to do so, and it's after I would have uploaded the video is when I realized that I should have. So don't be alarmed if you see a part where there wasn't anything much been done. All right, so let's get into today's video. Here are the ingredients we will be needing to do our lemon pound cake. So here I have some salt and baking soda, as well as cinnamon powder, or ground cinnamon I should say. Yes, that's it. I have my flour, some margarine or butter can be used. I have some or two large oranges here that you will see me grate, and also I will be using some juice of that to add to the cake. Here I have my eggs. Over here I have my homemade buttermilk, and I have sugar. So these are the ingredients that we will be using, and so let's get straight into the video. So next what we are going to do is to take our salt and cinnamon and the baking soda and put it into our flour. Give it a really good whisk until everything is well combined, just like that. And these are things you want to do before you start your creaming process. It's a whole lot easier. So once that is done, you want to set that aside and move on. So next I'm going to grate the orange, and I have here my small grater as well as a bowl. So I'm just going to grate the zest of the orange. And you want to be careful that you don't get the white part of the orange. You want just the zest. Alright, oops, my place is moving now. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I am just going to continue doing that until I get the zest, and I will come back to show you. Alright fam, so this is what our orange rind is looking like. Now guess what happened? I actually forgot to wipe the oranges properly, and because of that it came out very wet. So this is why it's looking like that. Alright, so just a little tip here: to not grate your orange unless you have dried it properly. You'll get it more dry. Alright, so just thought I mentioned that to you. That is why mine is looking so wet and soggy. So let's move on. So this is one of the oranges I'm just going to cut through. Oh, the knife. Oh, y'all, careful. Oh, my knife is dull, y'all. Alright, so we're just going to cut through like that, and then I'm just going to simply take my cup. So I have here a measuring cup, and I have my strainer, and I'm just going to simply squeeze it just to strain out all the seeds and so forth from there. And then I will simply use how much of the orange juice that I need to add to the cake. Once I'm done with that, I will just set that aside. So here is our freshly squeezed orange juice. And as I said, I will take out what I need, and I will drink the rest because it's healthy and it's natural. So next we are going to go in with our softened margarine. We're going to cream it. I'm using my mixer today. So a hand mixer can be used as well, or you can use your hands as in old times or traditional times before cake mixers and so forth was invented, or I should say were invented. So next I'm just going to go in with my sugar, just like that. Then I'm going to place on my paddle attachment. Oops. And then we are going to whisk until it's nice. Put this on properly. Yes, that's it. Then we're going to whisk until it's nice and fluffy. While the creaming process is happening, I will go ahead and mix into my buttermilk the orange rind and the orange juice. And then you want to give that a quick whisk and set that aside. Once the creaming process is done, I did stop the mixer and I'm just simply taking some of that excess batter that is on the paddle attachment and basically put it back into the rest of it, and I'm just going to put back on the mixer, and then I'm going to start to add in my eggs one at a time, beating well after each addition. And once that is done, I'll come back to show you the next step. It's time to add in my other ingredients. So here I started off by adding in some of the flour mixture, and then we're going to alternate with the buttercream mixture. So we are starting with flour and then we are going to end with flour. Now the key to this cake, or any cake for that matter, is not over mixing your batter. So you just want to make sure that it's mixed until it's just combined, and then you can simply take a spatula and simply fold in if there's any excess batter or excess flour, I should say, remaining. So I will do that and come back to show you the next step. As mentioned earlier, this is what I'm talking about. So there is still a little bit of the dry ingredients or the flour mixture that is around the bowl. So I just remove my paddle attachment, get rid of the excess batter that is in between it, and then I'm just going to gently fold that in to make sure that everything is well incorporated together before I can move on to placing it into a baking pan. So this is a silicone cake pan that I'm going to be using today. It's my first time actually using it. A video will be out, I think, after this video with me unboxing some of that. So I'm just going to pour it into the silicone. Now you don't want it to be a case whereby you fill up your pan with too much of the batter. You want it to be about 3/4. It's like this. I think I may have put in a little bit too much, but we'll see. Y'all, I think I will have to take out some of that. Alright, so just want to do it like that. Then we are going to give a gentle tap like this, just like that, and then we are going to place it into our preheated oven and allow it to bake. And I will leave a link in the description box below with the time, how long I left it for, and so forth. Let's go. So for safety purposes, I am putting it into this baking sheet, and next we are going to place it in our preheated oven. Once the cake is finished, I did remove it from the oven, and now I am just doing my testing. So once you take a skewer and you place it in the middle and it comes out clean, it is ready. And of course, another indication is when the cake starts to move away from the pan. So we will allow it to cool completely in its in the pan, and then once it's done, we are going to move on. And as you see here, it's completely cool. I had it cooling for roughly about an hour or so. Then we're going to remove it. So here I have my plate, and I am just going to place it onto my plate. Now let me say this here. One of the things I've learned with this silicone, because it's my first time using the silicone pan, is that you have to properly grease and flour it. No, I did grease it, but I did not flour it. And what happened is that some of the cake came off. So as you can see here, and I was like, you know what, I am going to show that because it's all part of the process. So some of the cake did came off. So I would advise that you make sure that you flour and butter, even though the cake may come out a little bit smoother because it is silicone. All right, so for decorating, you can simply use a simple glaze if you have the time. I'm just going to dust some ice and sugar all over that, and then next I am just going to cut it so that you guys can see what it looks like. Now this is a really delicious cake. It's really perfect for the holiday season, Christmas in particular. It's different because you know you're getting all that wonderful flavor, and of course you know it's to die for. So here I am just going to excuse me guys, so here I'm just going to cut a slice so y'all can see what it looks like. And this cake is moist. When I tell you it's moist and it's delicious. The flavors are busting, it's popping. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a final plating and I will come back to show you what it looks like. I do apologize. I really thought that I was actually recording the final part of the video when I had it on a plate by itself, just a couple slices. But nonetheless, thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Please like the videos, please comment, please share as well. It really does help our channel. We thank you so much for your support that you have been giving us. We do appreciate it. I appreciate y'all so much. And until the next time, see you in our next video. Bye.